What's up, everybody? This is gonna be a different video than done before. This is the truth about Todd McFarlane, or aka FRAUD McFarlane, and his 1-250 scored autograph copy. And they say, hey, if you buy 250 copies, I'll give you an autograph scored, blah, blah, blah. So, I went about one from my local comic shop. I bought the comic, I sent it in, and it came back with the lowest grade possible. So, if you don't know what this comic is, I'm going to tell you. Plus, I'm going to have screenshots of my conversation with CGC and McFarlane and all that. And I'm going to show you the truth about this. This was a bullshit type of shit he did for money. And I used to be a big fan of McFarlane, but because of this, I might just stop supporting the guy altogether. With the figures, with the comics, I'm very upset about this. So if you don't know what this is, with King Spawn, Gunslinger, and Scourge, he made a variant cover, black and white, with one part of it colored, where he signed the top of it. I don't know if I can show this without showing it gray. So let's see if I can cover this. So this is what it looks like. So this is a 1-250 comic. He autographs it. It's number 232 of 838. So what he did is, hey, if you get this comic, you can send it in to CGC, and they'll certify it, you get the yellow label, you get all that good stuff, right? And, yeah, it's authenticated, and I have a video which I'll put right in here somewhere, that he says if there's anything wrong with it, to send it back to him, and he'll replace it with a new copy, mint copy. He'll rip up the old copy. All you gotta do is contact him, right? Well, first off, here's the video.
Everybody, Todd McFarlane, let's talk about how we're going to do some replacements for your book. So let me show you how it's going to work. Let's use one of the examples here. We got Midtown Comics. They sent in 4 books. There's their numbers. Here are the 4 books that they sent in right here. I've opened them all up to get them. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace them. But before we do that, how did we get there? Is I have my box of extra books here. Again, whatever I don't use, I'm going to destroy. I've gone through a big pile of them. If there's any sort of nick or whatever, I see any visual sort of mark on it, I'm not using that book, so I pulled the pile here of the books we're going to replace.
No, but contacting him is impossible. You can't. I had to go to so many channels, so many hoops, and I couldn't get to anybody. But the instructions, I guess they give, they don't get, it says they don't guarantee a mint copy, but at least a 9.4 or 9.6. That's pretty good. I'll take either of those after what I got. So I think it was either CGC that messed up the book, because I have pictures before I sent it in of the front and back, which I'll put right here. If I find a way to do it, I did. Good job. So, if you look at the pictures, it's a good book, right? No problems, nothing. It does have that little smudge between the number, which CGC says it doesn't affect the grade. Okay, cool. So, without further ado, this is the grade that we got, which FRAUD McFarlane says it's, boom, right there, 8.5, right? So why is that 8.5? All the pictures I had before I sent it out, which I already showed you, showed no damage to the book. But I'm going to see if I can show you and I'll put screenshots. So if we look on this side and this side, there's a bunch of creases, which I probably can't get. If you can see it a little bit right there. But I'm going to put screenshots of pictures of it. And I'll try to do a side by side of the book before I sent it in and this book now. Because when I had this, it was not creased, it was perfect, and I think CGC basically burned the book up. I think they dropped it or it got lost because for 2 months, it wasn't in their system. I had to contact them, and they were like, oh, we found it, we have it, blah, blah, blah. I think they damaged it. And then Todd McFarlane won't replace it because he said that's not enough damage to get replaced. Which I'll put screenshots of the whole conversation and of everything. So basically, I got the book that isn't worth value of anything because Todd McFarlane lied to all the fans about if there's any damage, I'll replace it. No, he won't. He does not care. This whole thing was a money-making scheme that most of us were like, oh my god, I gotta get into. Was it worth it? No. And it just sucks because now we all see that from the screenshots, from the videos I put in, how he lied to everybody. I mean, it's just sad that we support this guy. He just lies to us all the time. And I was one of the biggest fans of him, but after this whole CGC thing, I'm sorry, but I know from the pictures I have before I sent the book in, because if you like me, I take pictures of every book before I send it in, just to make sure nothing happens like this, and then happens. And they claim that it was like this before, so I'm very, very bummed out. So Todd McFarlane, if you, which I doubt he'll have the time to watch this, since he's such a busy guy making 100,000 Batman figures. Fix your book. Come on, step up to 18. It's sad that I had to go this route, make a video. I've emailed, I've called, I've done everything. I got ghosted. So, how about you do 18, buddy? This is sad. So, I'm sorry it came to this, but Todd McFarlane, FRAUD McFarlane, I can't spoil anymore. This is a bummer. I think it's also CGC. If I won't be sending books back to them. I've heard lots of stories where people are getting back fake cards and damaged books and all this stuff. So, I mean, let's come to a conclusion. Somebody's responsible because I have proof it wasn't like this before. So, tell me what you think. Until next time, don't buy McFarlane.